Okay, spirit guides, universe, and angels, please stand beside me and guide me for Cancer's highest good. How is Cancer feeling in this third week of April 2025 with regards to one they're thinking about, dealing with, or manifesting in? 3 cards for how you're feeling then, first of all, Cancer. Oh, guys, we've got the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is upright, so you're going to have a period of good fortune now. I love that. Cancer, your day has come. Okay. You might have felt like it's been really, really difficult because the Wheel of Fortune turns in your favour after a really difficult time. Yes, thank you for your support. Please do subscribe. When we get to 500, I can start taking super chat questions. And I'll do lives that are just dedicated to answering your questions. Okay, so we've got a card in the challenge position, and it's the Seven of Swords. Now, the Seven of Swords is a card of being deceitful. Now, that could be, lies and manipulation to sort of benefit yourself and at the cost of others. Or it could just be hiding stuff, but it does tend to be more in the direction of being deceitful. So this is in the challenge position. So you're headed for a period of good fortune, Cancer, with the Wheel of Fortune upright. And then you've got the challenges. Can I be honest with people? Can I be clear and open about what's going on with me? Okay, because I always think this is the challenge for Cancer. You've got this harsh exterior that you don't want anyone to break through because really you're deeply sensitive. Okay, and it can go against you, this kind of attribute. So I think this is, for people who are the sign of Cancer, you have so much intelligence, you're very strategic, you're full of wisdom and sensitivity, but you move sideways, you lack trust. So let's see what else comes out. I think you can come off a little bit harsh and a little bit sarcastic sometimes because it's like a defense mechanism. Or like you think you know it all, maybe you're misunderstood. Right, we've got the Five of Swords as the challenge. So can we avoid arguments? Can we avoid getting into arguments with others? Can we watch our mouths? Let's get... Is that the doorbell? That was so weird. It sounded like the doorbell, but I'm not sure. There isn't a van, so I'm going to assume no. I've got the window open, so it could be someone else's. Let's see how your person's feeling, the one that's on your mind. The one that you're currently dealing with, or the one that you're going to be manifesting in the future. I don't know if you're involved with anyone at the moment, because I'm not getting any court cards, so let's see. Thank you for subscribing. This is a live that's for a collective reading. It's just people who are the sign of Cancer. Right, we've got the Four of Pentacles reversed. So this person, instead of being the miser and wishing to conserve money, energy, and time, they're actually going to be releasing an output of money, energy, and time. We've got the Eight of Swords and the Queen of Wands in combination. So, the Eight of Swords is about mental entrapment. It's having the idea that there's no way out, that we're totally stuck, and yet that's our perception. It's our mental activity that's making us think that. The Queen of Wands is, she can be a third party. It can be a love triangle in this love reading. But she also represents Sagittarian energy. It's fire energy, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, determined, goal-orientated, confident, enthusiastic, passionate, okay, adventurous. So it's someone highly driven. But the moment they've got mental blocks where they feel stuck, doesn't have to be a third party scenario, can just be Sagittarius energy. It's someone who likes to have responsibility. They thrive off it. Okay, they thrive off their goals and working their way up career-wise. They're very attractive for that reason. Love-wise, they're quite confident and assertive. We've got the Page of Swords reversed. So the Page of Swords, when it's upright, is someone who's watching, observing, and learning. They're gathering information. Swords are thoughts and communication and information. So when a page is watching and observing, they don't know that much yet. They're trying to find out. When it's reversed, I would say this person is not watching. They are not. They're not interested. It's like when you block someone so you can't see what they're doing and you do it on purpose, you know? Interesting vibes from this person. Let's get 3 cards for the outcome. This is a collective reading for anyone who's the sign of Cancer. So for the outcome for the 3rd week of April, bearing in mind it's just how things are now, we've got the Page of Cups, an expression of emotion, the Lovers, major arcana for Gemini. You could be a cusper, Gemini, Cancer, cusper, if you're at the beginning of Cancer season. We've got the 6 of Wands reversed. So this is like an apology, and please, 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 can my divine partner give me some attention? Can they notice me? Okay. The 6 of Wands, when it's upright, is victory, success, recognition, being celebrated for what we've achieved. When it's reversed, it's feeling underappreciated, feeling unnoticed, feeling unloved. This person wants to be, they want your time, they want to be noticed. That's in the outcome. We've got the 3 of Wands reversed. Now, the 3 of Wands upright is, I've made my choice between A or B, and now I'm taking action. The 3 of Wands reversed is knowing what we need to do, but not doing it. So that's also in the outcome. I feel like there's been a bit of a falling out here. Now, whether that's between the 2 of you, it could be, because we've got this, the Lovers. The Lovers is a divine match. They've been divinely guided towards one another. and they're supposed to be together for an amount of time and have a special soul bond. It's fated. Let's get another one for the outcome. When I get to 500 subs, I'll start doing, when I get to 500 subscribers, I'll start doing lives where I answer questions for a super chat, but I'm not working for free, so please don't ask me to. I've got a really busy life. Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles, upright, beautiful energy. So the universe is going to reward you. Sorry, I've got moisturiser under my nail there, I've just seen. The universe is going to reward you with financial abundance. Pentacles is time, money and energy. And the Ace of Pentacles could be like, you know, if it's a work situation, it'd be a promotion, or maybe you're going to get a tax refund, or, you know, you've been working hard and a job opportunity comes up, you've been putting out your CV and something comes up that's more money, or someone wants to invest, they want to put their money with your money and get a property together. It's a financial leveling up, okay? It's rewarded. You do something and the universe rewards you. They meet you halfway and you get this level up. So that's a really beautiful energy, actually. I'm going to see why they've got this mental entrapment. They're showing up as a Queen of Wands, but you're not showing up as like necessarily with them. So I think you're in separation, or this is something that's coming in the future, but it seems like there's a bit of beef, a bit of history between you, so I'm not sure. Drowning, you're going under and barely keeping things afloat. Ask for help. Okay, so they could have debts because we've got the Four of Pentacles reversed. There's an inability to conserve wealth and hold on to the wealth that we've accrued. This is causing them a lot of worries and a lot of fear because they don't like to be in that situation, and maybe they're avoiding the problems that they've got. Facing it, you know something isn't right, don't be afraid to find out the truth. It will set you free. Someone could be spending their money. It might not be that they're not good with money. Maybe someone they're currently with isn't good with money, or someone's taking advantage of them, or they could be bad with money, or have unfortunate circumstances. I don't think anyone ever has a time in their life where they feel like they've got more than what they need. We always feel like we've got what we need, but is that going to stay that way? Or we haven't got enough. You know, it's the reality of like how human brains work, isn't it? Especially in this capitalist world that we live in, we feel like we've never got enough. It's designed like that to make you work more, you know, and strive for more. And it can be really rewarding, but you can live your entire life worrying about money. It's quite difficult. Temporary relief. Distractions aren't a quick fix for deeper issues. Okay, so this person seems to be really focused on trying to get a career success, on trying to gain stability, financial stability. I think they're quite, you know, overwhelmed by it at the moment, and you're kind of going into a period of success and abundance and good fortune, Cancer. So perhaps you've got your guard up, perhaps you've had a really tough time and you don't like to show that to people. Maybe you are manifesting in someone who also has had a difficult time financially. There's either someone on your mind that you wish to be in a serious connection with, or this person wishes to be in a serious connection with you. But I think you both playing your cards really close to your chest because you don't feel like you're in a good space, like abundance wise. And I think your pride stops you from like being honest about it with people. Let's get confessions from them. Oh, your kindness and care has changed me. So they do know you somehow, or you're going to come into this person's life and show them kindness. I'm sorry for being so toxic. Wow. Yeah, maybe they've got like really severe financial problems and they just take it out on you, you know? So something's being quite unhealthy here, but they do know that it's been unhealthy, but they recognise it and they are sorry about it. Let's get other messages from them. You're in my dreams. You've been on this person's mind, you know. It's not that they're not thinking about you if you haven't heard from them. And focused on work, well, we know that, don't we? They're really like focused on work, so it could come across like they're not thinking about you, but they are. I'm listening to my guides. Okay, they're trying to stay out of trouble because it says temporary relief. They're not interested in watching what other people are doing. They're trying to sort their own shit out. I'm so scared I can't face this right now. I hope you can see the setup. I'm sure you'll be most interested in how the other person's feeling. You know how you're feeling, but this is the outcome. I'm in a dark place. Spirit is sending me light. Okay, so they feel like unworthy of a divine union because they've got this lack of abundance. They're being a bit prickly with people around them. Anyone who shows an interest in hanging out that they don't 100% trust, they're not kind of putting any time in it. I'm avoiding our connection. So they're not putting any growth into this because they don't feel worthy of it. They don't feel prepared for it. They haven't got their ducks in a row. You know, and it's stressing them out. I'm not stable right now. Let me fix this. Okay, so they are actually genuinely putting in a lot of effort with their career and their finances, and they're going to get rewarded for it. It's going to pay off for them. So it's not for nothing. Okay. So they could be in a better mood or more approachable in the next couple of months. And it looks like you will as well because you're coming into a period of good fortune. Now that's good fortune generally, so it could be in love, in life, in money, in health. It could be in all areas, okay? But times are going to get a lot easier for you. It's been a tough time. These things are sent to try us. When is this reconciliation going to happen? This like apologies and, you know, making things up, even if it's just to stay platonic going forward, to actually just be on good terms with each other. When is this reconciliation? To reconcile your differences. Okay, there's been delays because of like everything that's going on in this person's life and where their focus has got to be. And probably, you know, that works both ways. Same for you. So you won't necessarily reconcile like any day now. It could be a little while yet, because they're just so focused on trying to get things stable, and it is going to pay off for them. So it's not for nothing. It's completely necessary what they're doing. You have very little compassion for others. You know, you're feeling a lot less generous when things aren't going great for yourself. You're able to be far less compassionate. So that's, it makes sense. Limitations inspire innovations. That's beautiful. Yeah, so they're finding ways to make their abundance, their success, more than they've ever had before, and the universe is recognizing it. You know, so to motivate yourself, and you could be doing this as well. You could be digging your way out of a financial hole, or just getting further up the ladder than you've ever been before. It may not have been, plain sailing. It could be a rocky ride, but you're going to end up on top. Okay, you will be inspired to get your way to the top. It's the same for animals. We all have a tough life. Nothing's easy about life for creatures, for plants, for trees, for people. We're all struggling and striving, aren't we, to get to better positions. Finding the sunlight, finding the water sources, finding the food. Finding mates, finding suitable homes. It's all it's all the same for all of us. But we do it. It's our job to do it. And we're perfectly equipped for it, even if we worry about it too much as humans. We do it. We get it done. In the flow, everything is smooth sailing. That's so weird because I used that phrase, didn't I? Just be confident that everything's going to come to you. Where there's a will, there's a way. Things have a habit of working out, particularly when we do things to bring about our abundance. We do things in our own 3D reality. We're rewarded by the universe with aces. But also there's a lot of stuff happening around us, external circumstances that we aren't in control of. And sometimes that's helpful, and things just do fall into place. So some of it is having faith that everything will work out, okay, in the end. So do remember that. Okay, lots of advice from Spirit. So we've got dog and friend. Today, I will love without condition. My energy and enthusiasm are an inspiration. I choose to be happy. I am a protector and a friend. Okay, so this is about having loving compassion for other people, no matter what we're going through. Trying to think about maybe they're going through stuff as well. Most people are. We have to put a veil over it and be professional, and, we try to be upbeat and overcome things as much as we can. If we all do that, and open up when we're in a safe space, that's how we get through, isn't it? Grizzly bear and power. I am indestructible. I honour my intuition and go where it leads. Love and gentleness are my real strength. I never give up. I will succeed. The more you have loving compassion and unconditional love towards others, the less you hold grudges, and the less you have this attitude that, you're in lack and, there's no opportunities. Once you're thinking like that, you're really low vibrational. This is sacred geometry. It has no beginning and it has no end, okay? It's just continuous. You're right in the middle of the universe, okay? Love and money are just energy. Energy cannot be created, nor can it be destroyed. It's continuous, okay? So you are part of the universe. You're not outside of it. You're not separate to it or external to it. You're in the middle of it. So love and money are abundant. They're everywhere. And when you're confident that there will be better opportunities coming, that change is inevitable, that external realities are all changing all the time and falling into place, it's preparation meets opportunity. Okay, better things are coming and you will have your day. Your vibration is high when you're having fun. You don't spend 24 hours a day worrying. You know, you give out positive energy when you're planning in nice things to do. You're with good people who are there for you, that give you their time and that make you feel safe and tell you well done. They're not afraid to say, do you know what, well done, or do you know what, you're looking really good today. People who are happy in themselves will compliment you. People who are not happy in themselves do not have loving compassion. They do not have a generous heart. They do not notice things about other people when they're doing well or looking good. They will not tell them. You know, so don't be around anyone that's an energy vampire that just moans about how terrible life is, that just, you know, bitches about people or gossips. It's low vibrational. Be around people that are there for you, that are good to you and feel loved and appreciated, and be in a space of gratitude, because when you then visualize what you want for yourself, because you're feeling happy and you're smiling and you're looking good because of all that, you just attract people, you attract employers, you attract partners, you attract more friends. It's exponential. The energy just keeps going up and up. Elk and nobility, celebrate your accomplishments with humility. You are crowned with success. Powerful forces guide you. Your ability to conquer challenges is limitless, Cancer. Okay, so you can't fail, basically. You're going to have a good life, so don't spend it in a state of worry or fear or anxiety. Know that better things are coming. Better days are coming. You've got confirmation here. The wheel is turning in your favour, but try to be careful how you respond to success and think about what other people are going through. Don't just project your own issues onto others or be sarcastic or bitter or, you know, go on about how things are going great for you. Avoid any of that ego behaviour, because we should all be human. There's times where we all struggle to have food, to have clothing, to have nice things, to have stability. And we need to have loving compassion. Even if we're the ones going through it, we must have compassion for what the people are going through. It's a really nice reading, because on both sides, both of you are learning to navigate the problems of life, you know, with loving compassion, with humility. It's nice. I'm going to leave your reading there, Cancer. I hope that's given you some clarity onto what's been going on, you know, with you, with your person, and yeah, time has been delayed, but just know that you're in the flow and good things are coming to you. You can't miss them. They're already predestined for you, okay? This person, they're occupied working on themselves, and it's going to pay off for them. The universe is going to reward them. So I'm going to be moving on to my next collective reading. It's for the sign of Leo. I'm going to start to do lives that are dedicated to answering your individual questions, but you will have to pay me a super chat. I'm not going to work for free. Don't ask me to work for free because I'm really busy. with my full-time job, and I do free collective readings, and it's a lot of work. So if you want an individual question answering in a live, you will need to pay a super chat. And I can start doing that when I get to 500. Nobody should have to work for free. I choose to do the collective reads for free, but no, that's my choice. I use the little time I have available to me to do that. Okay, Leo. Lovely Leo.